Kya ho raha hai sab log? Guyan here, and let's talk about UFOs, man. It's crazy, right? We're talking about things in the sky that we can't identify. It's like the ocean is full of mysteries. We all know that. But the sky, that's where things get really wild. Now, a lot of people hear UFO and they immediately jump to aliens. Little green dudes flying around in spaceships. And hey, I'm not saying that's not possible. I mean, the universe is a big place, man. It would be pretty arrogant of us to think we're the only intelligent life out there. But here's the thing. UFO just means Unidentified Flying Object. It could be anything. It could be some weird weather phenomenon, a military aircraft, a drone, who knows. The point is, there have been a lot of reports of these UFOs over the years, and some of them, well, they're pretty damn compelling. So let's dive into some of the most famous UFO sightings and the theories surrounding them. Buckle up, folks, because this is where it gets weird. All right, so let's start with the granddaddy of them all, the Roswell incident, 1947, New Mexico. A rancher finds some weird debris in his field. I'm talking metallic, strange shapes, the whole 9 yards. He reports it, the military comes in and boom, that's it. The story explodes. At first the military says it's a weather balloon. Right, a weather balloon. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I've seen a weather balloon, and that thing did not look like any weather balloon I've ever seen. People start talking, rumors fly, and the government claps down hard. They say it was a secret weather balloon, part of a top-secret project, but people weren't buying it. The stories started circulating about bodies being recovered, autopsies being performed on alien beings. It became this whole conspiracy, man. Did the government find an alien spacecraft? Did they cover it up? Here's the thing. We still don't know for sure. The government has since admitted that the weather balloon story was a cover-up, but they claim it was for a different secret project. Not aliens. But the Roswell incident became this cultural touchstone, this moment where people started to really question what the government was telling them, and it sparked a fascination with UFOs that continues to this day. I mean, think about it. There's a crashed spaceship, mysterious debris, the government scrambling to cover it up. It's like something out of a movie, except it supposedly happened in real life. No wonder people are still talking about Roswell, man. It's the ultimate what if. Fast forward a few decades, and the US government is still being weird about UFOs. But then something crazy happens. In 2021, the Pentagon releases a report on UFOs. This isn't some fringe group, this is the Pentagon, the real deal. And they admit that they can't explain a lot of the UFO sightings they've investigated. They literally call them unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, which is basically just a fancy way of saying UFOs. They talk about these objects moving in ways that defy our understanding of physics, like making impossible turns at insane speeds, disappearing and reappearing, hovering silently in the air. These aren't just blurry photos from some dude's iPhone. These are reports from trained military pilots, radar data, the whole shebang. And they're saying they don't know what it is. Now, they're not saying it's aliens, but they're not saying it's not aliens either. They're basically saying, we don't know, and it's kind of freaking us out. And that, my friends, is huge. The fact that the government is even acknowledging this stuff is a big deal. It lends credibility to what a lot of people have been saying for years, that there's something out there and we don't know what it is. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's all well and good, Guyan, but this is all happening in America. What about India? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because India has its own share of UFO weirdness. We're talking sightings in the Himalayas, strange lights over cities, even reports from the Indian Air Force. One of the most well-known cases is the Ladakh incident from 2013. The Indian Army reported seeing these bright, glowing objects flying in formation near the Chinese border. They tracked them for months, and they couldn't explain it. They even ruled out the possibility of them being Chinese drones or aircraft. It's like something straight out of a Bollywood sci-fi movie, except it's real life. And it's not just Ladakh. There have been reports of UFOs all over India, from the deserts of Rajasthan to the forests of the northeast. People have seen strange lights in the sky, objects moving at impossible speeds, the whole deal. And here's the thing. A lot of these sightings are never even reported. People are afraid of being ridiculed, of being called crazy, but the fact is there's something out there. We don't know what it is, but it's out there, and maybe, just maybe, it's not from this planet. So what do you think? Are we alone in the universe? Are these UFOs alien spacecraft, or are they something else entirely? I don't have the answers, man, but I do know that the more we learn about the universe, the more we realize how much we don't know. And that's kind of exciting, don't you think? I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen anything in the sky that you couldn't explain? What are your theories about UFOs? Let's have a conversation in the comments. And hey, if you ever come face to face with an alien, do me a favor and tell them Gyan says what's up. तुम्हें UFO में रुचि है या कोई खास घटना के बारे में जानना चाहते हो?